Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. So as you can see by the title of today's video, I am coming off my contraception. I have mentioned it in a couple of my videos that this was a decision that I have gradually come to, and then after speaking with my boyfriend it was kind of just agreed that it was the best decision for me moving forward, and here we are. So I'd have just filmed this and I didn't feel as though I gave as much information as what I wanted to, and I feel like if you are thinking about doing this, then we just need to be open and honest and give as much information as possible. So I've made a few adjustments and I've wrote some notes down. So in this I'm going to talk about why and what I'm going to be using, and that's pretty much it. So I have been on the Depo-Provera injection for about 4.5 years. I was on it from the age 19 up until about 21 maybe, and then I had a break and then went back on it. Obviously, like, well, I didn't go straight back onto the Depo-Provera. I went back on to the pill, which is basically the pill version. I just stopped my periods altogether. I'm not interested. So that is what I do and worked fine for me. However, when I got with my boyfriend, I was also a living nanny at the time. So I lived in Cheshire and I'd come home and I'd either be here or I'd be at his house, and just my pill packets were just here, there and everywhere, and I just felt like the injection was a better option for me, so I just went back on it. So for me, the injection worked well. I obviously didn't have my periods. I just went to the doctors every 3 months, and that was that. The thing is with the injection claims, I'm not agreeing to this, but it's meant to be the worst for weight gain. Now, I would say I'm average. I'm about 5'5", size a good 10. So not, I'm just average. So for me, I don't feel as though it's made me gain an excessive amount of weight. Growing up I was probably always underweight, and people was always shocked when they found out that that was what I was on, because I was still a size 6. So that was that. So yeah, pretty standard. Now, I don't have the world's best memory, but I'm pretty sure that last time I came off, my period came back within like a month, and then it was just there every month. I feel like the pains were a lot better, and yeah, I was fine. So again, I just thought I would be fine. I'm fine. But I'm not, and quite a lot of the issues that I'm having, I think, are to do with my contraception. So reason number 1, if you are a watcher of my channel, you will know that I became a very good gym goer, and the gym really helped my mental health, and yeah, I love the gym. But if you look at me, I don't look like I go to the gym. And I know there's like memes and stuff that go around saying like, you don't have to look like you go to the gym if you eat good food and cake and blah 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 blah. But there was a video of me from a year ago to now, and I look double the size, and I don't know why. I have tried everything and my weight just doesn't go down, and I just feel like I am a swollen version of myself, and I think it's my contraception. If you don't want to say my pill, but I'm not on the pill. So that is one of my reasons, because I just want my efforts in the gym to be replicated in my body, and they're just not. And I think because it really has just gone from bad to worse, my motivation for the gym has then been on and off this year, and then my mental health has been horrendous. And I need to know, I don't go to the gym for the physical. It does affect my mental health more, but when I see photos of myself, that's when it kills me. Like, I hate photos of myself. I used to post on Instagram all the time. I barely post on Instagram because I don't like what I see, and I worked so hard for my 30th birthday and I hated all the photos. My boyfriend's sister got married in August. I hated all the photos. I sold the dress that I bought. I was like, I'm never wearing that dress again. Yeah, it's just, my self-love has never been great, but it's not getting any better the older I'm getting, and I feel as though I'm a stranger in my own body because what I'm seeing isn't right. So that's reason number one. And linking to the whole stranger in my own body, my boyfriend has said numerous times how there's something wrong. He can just sense it, he just knows, and that, to me, there isn't, but honestly I feel like that it is the contraception that is messing with that as well. So I guess that's two reasons. Another reason is my hair. So again, such a sore subject, but I have never, and I say never, but as far as my memory goes back, which is not far, but my hair just doesn't grow. It gets to a certain length and then that's it, and then I also end up having to get a bob because it just doesn't get any longer. I only have ever used salon products. I've only ever had it dyed off a professional, and this past, let's say 6 months, the falling out, the shedding is just getting beyond a joke. I've loved being a blonde girl, but I stopped bleaching my hair and it was still falling out to the point where it's the follicle, so from the root, and you can see the follicle on the strands that's coming out of my head. I've taken all these vitamins, expensive vitamins, and it's still falling out. My hair is now all brown because it doesn't want to not fall out, and I'm willing to have brown hair to see if that makes a difference. I don't think it will, but you never know. I had to stop filming because my dad came upstairs, and I was about to say that my next reasoning was about my sex drive, and I don't think he needs to hear that. So yeah, it disappeared. I don't know where it went. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So yes, I came to the conclusion that my contraception was affecting all aspects of my life. Therefore, it had to go. It's got to go. And I can remember I was so upset that when I came to this realisation that I'd literally had my injection, I think a week or two prior, and I was like, why did you do it to yourself? Why? Because the seed was already there. So one of my best friends came off her contraception and she was just saying how it's the best thing that she'd done. And I have one friend who has the coil, but it's non-hormonal, and she said it's really good. And yeah, I was just so annoyed. And I've been on countdown for now. So yeah, this is going to be the new me. So the first thing that people tend to ask me when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm no longer being contraception, what are you going to use? Because no, I am 100% sure I do not want a baby right now. I still live at home with my dad. I am not married. But anyway, and again, I love research. So my research led me to natural cycles. So believe it or not, natural cycle is actually an FDA approved method of contraception in the US and in Europe. So this is 93% effective, and the pill is 93% effective. If you use this to perfection, you are 98% covered. So why would I not? So I'm on day 6, I think, of taking my temperature every morning. So basically all you do is you wake up, reach onto your pillow, get your thermometer, put it in your mouth, switch it on, and then wait for the beep 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 beep, and that's your temperature done. If you then want to go back to snooze, just switch it off, roll over, and then you can go back to it a few hours later, switch it on, and you've got about 5 seconds to just read that temperature, be like, cool, go to your app and log it in. I did snooze this weekend simply because I'm still a little bit jet lagged from Mexico. So that is what I'm going to be using. When I bought it, it was on offer, and I got some free ovulation tests as well. I am going to use these just because I want to really make sure that I know. And these are 99% accurate, and you've got results within 5 minutes as to whether or not you've ovulated. The app does tell you when to take these, so I'm just going to wait until it tells me to. And I can actually get some more of these for free because on the app, if you test, I didn't write this down, but I remember reading it. I think if I test like 10 times in a row, like my temperature, track it, then I get a packet for free. I've just got to pay for the shipping, which, like, I'm not going to do that. What is really good about the app is that it gives you quizzes and information, and it has almost lessons on there so that you can't make mistakes. So before I started, I had like a lesson on taking my temperature, and it's just full of knowledge. I do have 3 books that I've bought that I haven't finished reading yet, but I've got Beyond the Pill, which is going to be a really good book. I have got Period Repair Manual, and I've got another one, but it's downstairs in my bag still from holiday. So in future videos I will talk about those, but natural cycles is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I will have a link in the down bar where you can get 20% off a yearly subscription, and you get the thermometer for free, so you're saving yourself a tenner. Like I said, I got mine on a deal, so I want to say I got like 30% off. I got my thermometer and my ovulation test for free when I signed up, because they had an offer on, so I was like, why not? And I did sign up prematurely to my contraception being out of my system because I was like, I'm not missing out on this deal. So yeah, why not? And then however long you use it for, you get benefits. So once you become like, I'm gonna call it like a super user, it's not the correct term again, I should have wrote this down but I didn't, you literally get your subscription for free. Are you kidding? So yeah, if you do want to try it, I've got that link in the down bar. Save yourself 20% and get your thermometer for free. And you do want to make sure it is a basal metabolic thermometer, which moves 2 decimal points, simply because when you ovulate, your temperature doesn't spike ridiculously different, but it's by like 0.12 or something like that. That's why you need to have one of these thermometers. So if you can get it for free, why would you not? So that is what I'm going to be using. Well, it is what I'm using, and so far so good. The app is really good again because it sends you notifications and reminders, and you can log literally everything down to your mood, your mucus, your sleep, if you've had sex, unprotected, pull-out method, you blah blah blah. You can even set it so that you do sharing your data with your partner, so they could have the app on your phone and they could see if it's a red day, they're not going to be getting any that night because they've logged on. They can see like so I think that's really good. It definitely is opening up the conversation for couples, because it shouldn't all just be on the woman. It's not fair. We go through a hell of a lot more than they do, and my boyfriend was more than willing to work with me on this, because I think he just knows there's something not right. So yes, that is what I'm going to be using. So I thought I would end this video on what I'm actually going to be using for my period, because obviously I am not just going to go back to pads and tampons. We've got to think about the environment. The world is a mess, and it's just such a sad situation. So I am not a cup gal. I'm just not that comfortable with myself and my body. So again, going off recommendation from a friend, not this brand, but again, I love to do research, and this is the brand that I decided to go with, and it is WUKA, and it stands up for Wake Up Kick Ass. And it is a female-led company that came about in 2017, and it is the UK's first leak-proof period underwear. It is vegan, sustainable, ethically made, ethically sourced, and it's all here in the UK. So from watching their videos and again all of that jazz, I picked up 3 pairs. You can wear them for 12 hours, and I got a free little laundry bag with them. And when I bought mine, I gifted a pair, which you can do, and I gifted that through their Choose Love charity. They do a lot for a variety of people, and when I was watching their live, I realised we're so ignorant to the fact that what do blind people do for the periods? How do they learn to deal with that? What about children on the spectrum, or children who don't have mums to educate them on what to do? And WUKA supports all of these people with disabilities, and whether that be physical, mental, genetic, they support them all. And I just thought this would be the best company for me to go with for my period pants. So I obviously went with the high-waisted seamless, because I'm a high-waisted seamless kind of gal. It's the closest thing I'm going to get to the G-string. They do thongs, but until I know what my flow is like, I was like, I'm not going to invest in the thongs. So this is them. They are incredibly soft. They feel like a seamless underwear. I did think the bottom was going to be a lot thicker than what it is. I went with 2 heavy flow and 1 medium, just to be on the safe side. You can see the difference in the heavy to the medium, because I did think, how am I going to tell them apart? But you can see and you can feel. and they also cater to everybody, and they deal with body inclusivity. Is that the word? If you have a look at this, you've got a range of shapes and sizes, and none of this is sponsored, by the way. Like Natural Cycles and WUKA, I've literally just done my own research and that's what I'm going with. But yeah, so you wear these for up to 12 hours, and the founder basically said to start off just get 3 pairs, because wear a pair, wash a pair, wear a pair, wash a pair, depending on the length of your cycle as well. And yeah, they're just so soft. I am again a bit premature to have bought these because I don't know how long it's going to take for my period to come back, but I don't know if I have already mentioned this in the video, but I'm pretty sure last time it took about 4 to 5 weeks, so it's not too far away. And obviously I had to take advantage of a Black Friday deal, so I did. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be wearing when I have my periods, and I'm so excited. But I feel like I'll give you a lot more information in this one than what I did in the other one. There's a lot more facts, and if it felt like I was reading off a piece of paper, it's because I was. I made some quick notes. But if you've got any questions about any of it, just post them in the comment section and we'll get back to you. I'm going to start from now making notes on any symptoms. I have had some, which again, you could say is premature. I feel it's a really good sign that my body is appreciating the decision that I've made, and I'll see, well, probably in 4 to 5 weeks, I'll do like a 1 month Natural Cycles update, and we'll see if I've had a period. But yeah, I think that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you are contraception free, what you use, what you recommend, if there's period pants that you recommend and all that sort of stuff. One thing that I want to say as well, I just remembered, but when I came off my contraception last time, my periods were a lot different and a lot better than when I was a teenager. I actually went on contraception because I was having 2 periods a month. The pain was excruciating, and then yeah, it just sorted itself out, and then it went back to monthly. So I'm hoping that is the same this time, but again, we shall see. And if you want to try Natural Cycles, click that link in my bio, not my bio, in my down bar, and save yourself that £10 and that 20%, because every little helps. So yes, I'll see you all in 4 to 5 weeks with an update. Bye.